Here is the most expensive assumption an American SaaS founder can make. They speak English, so the UK will be easy. It won't be. And today, I'm going to show you exactly why and the framework to get it right. A client of mine, Series B, $9 million, ARR, US-based project management SaaS, picked the UK as their first market. Reasonable choice. No language barrier, familiar legal system, close time zone overlap with the East Coast. They ran their US playbook exactly. Same pitch deck, same urgency language, same let's get this signed by Friday close. 8 months later, 2 logos closed, both under $15,000 ACV, nowhere near their target. The product was fine, the market was fine, the approach was the problem. The UK is the market Americans most underestimate precisely because it feels familiar. Shared language, shared legal ancestry, shared pop culture, but the buying psychology is different. The relationship to risk is different. The way yes and no actually get communicated is different. That's what today's framework fixes. I call it BREW. B is for budget cycles. UK fiscal years commonly run April to March, not January to December. If you're pitching in November, assuming a calendar year budget decision, you're a quarter early or a quarter late, and you won't know which unless you ask. Enterprise UK budget approval also tends to route through a finance business partner, not just the department head. Ask about fiscal year timing and approval chain in your first qualifying call every time. R is for read between the lines. This is the one that costs American founders the most deals. British business communication is indirect by design. That's an interesting idea. It can mean genuine interest, or it can mean no, delivered politely. We'll circle back can mean a real next step or a soft exit. 3 real signals to listen for: hedging language stacking up, might, perhaps, in principle, instead of direct commitment. Repeated redirection to process or the team rather than a personal opinion. They're not the real decision maker. And silence after a proposal versus silence after small talk are not the same silence. Ask directly, should I read that as a yes, a no, or a not yet? The British buyer will usually answer plainly. Once asked plainly, the indirectness is a social default, not a wall. E is for establishment credibility. UK enterprise buyers weigh signals of legitimacy that American buyers often skip past. Is your company registered and operating properly in the UKE, even a light touch presence? Do you have a UK-based reference customer, even one? Are your case studies and testimonials from recognizable UK or European brands, not just US logos? None of this requires a UK entity on day one. It requires proof that you're not a US company parachuting in. W is for written follow-up. This is the most tactical piece and the easiest to get wrong. After every UK meeting, send a written summary within 24 hours. UK buyers use this written trail internally to build their own business case up the chain. If you don't give them the document, the deal quietly stalls because no one else in the org has anything to act on. Your follow-up email is doing sales work you never see happen. A few more specifics. Price in GBP, not USD. A converted price reads as an afterthought. GDPR still applies, plus the UK's own post-Brexit data protection regime, mentioned both by name, and realistic sales cycle for UK enterprise SaaS, 3 to 6 months. If you're evaluating the UK as a first or next market, I offer a strategy session. Book yours at I in global.com/session. The weekly newsletter link is in the description too. If this was useful, hit subscribe. Next week, why French buyers want to debate you before they'll buy. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week.